took like 12 pregnancy tests. They felt like contractions. It can cause kind of like a reactivation of your uterus. Frankie turned 1 on May 21st, and my typical like way of doing things has been, since we want to have a lot of kids, has been to start weaning once they turn 1. I only focus on day weaning and I don't worry about night, just because for me it's so much easier to wean during the day. I can offer him meals and snacks and drinks, whereas at night I still use that as a tool to soothe him and get him back to sleep, and it's also much harder for him at this younger age to wean during the night. So this is my 3rd time weaning during the day. Francis was actually by far the easiest. It only took a couple of days, and I do it very gently. So I don't like cold turkey it, but I do start just offering him different things to eat or drink. And if he takes it, great. And if he doesn't and he's melting down and crying, then I just nurse him. But yeah, it only took a couple of days and he just was very into eating and the little drink concoctions I was making him. And so he actually did really well. Part I'm at now that is confusing me, and I know every postpartum is different and things change as you have more babies. And with Cashin and Charlie, once they were completely day weaned, so not nursing at all during the day, only at night, my cycle returned within 2 weeks of doing that. And this time it's been almost 4 weeks and it has not come back yet. So I'm trying not to think about it too much, but I'm a little disappointed just because it takes me, or it has taken me, I should say, between 6 and 12 months to conceive once my cycle is like returned and normal. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I also had another really weird thing last weekend. I woke up on Saturday morning. Mommy, that's mine. Oh, cool. I love it. I woke up on Saturday morning with these like insane cramps that like were not normal for me.
Not opening my box.
Okay. But I wasn't sick. I hadn't eaten anything weird. Everything was normal.
Daddy,
I just...
box, Mom.
Okay, thanks.
No.
Okay. I just had these cramps and they were kind of like would stop me in my tracks. They were worse when I was standing up or walking. And I was just very confused by them. So the more I looked into it, it seems like I basically concluded at some point that it was definitely just something hormonal, especially given that I had just day weaned Francis a couple weeks earlier. Basically figured out that what can happen is when you stop nursing, or if your nursing like drops drastically, that all of your hormones, of course, go through crazy shifts. It can cause kind of like a reactivation of your uterus, which can cause cramps. And that's exactly what it felt like. Like if I had to put it into terms, it really felt like that. Like they felt like contractions. So yeah, I had that pretty bad cramping for like 3 days. It made me hopeful that my cycle was gonna come back, and it didn't. I thought it was gonna come back this week. Still hasn't come back. So I just had this random crazy cramping. Then it went away. Took like 12 pregnancy tests. Nothing. I have been tracking my LH. So I'm curious to see if what happened was the cramping was just like everything kind of, I keep wanting to say reawakening. That is not the right word. Like reactivating. And if perhaps I'm coming up on ovulation, and then after that my cycle will start. That's what I'm hoping, but we will see. Ooh, that was a big fruit fly. So just keep us in your prayers as we try to add to our family. My main thing right now is I'm just not thinking or stressing about it too much. I've learned with experience that things happen when they're supposed to, and they tend to happen quicker and smoother when you're not stressing about it. So that's my plan of action right now. We'll see.